Look who stepped in the room. It is I, Rich Rivera, and I'm so excited. I'm going to do one of these just stream of consciousness, just what's on my mind, what's going on in life, what's going on in business. And I'm sure something good is going to come out of it. I'm sure some value is going to come out of it just because, when my energy is at this level, when I'm this on fire for life, I believe source energy just flows through me. I believe that that's the level of consciousness that allows God, and it allows my light to shine. It allows God to really shine through. It allows me to be a vessel for God's love. And it's crazy. I was just in a conversation with my partner coach yesterday, and we were working on belief, repatterning or changing your limiting beliefs. That was the inner work thing that we were practicing. And it came up that she believed, and I'm gonna have to reach out to her if I want to share this, but she believed that this was so good. This was so good. She believed that she was not a good conversationalist, and it started off where I had to really pull this out of her and do some work to really figure out where this originated, what the actual belief was, because it started off with I'm not a good salesman, right? I'm not a good salesperson. I don't believe I'm ready for that. But we had to dig deeper, why, right? Why aren't you? What does a good salesperson do? And a good salesperson is someone that's a good conversationalist. And she believes she wasn't a good conversationalist, right? And when I tell you, she believed this so strongly, and she, to the point where I was like, okay, you ready do I have your permission to help you shift this belief? And she was like, yeah, you could try. She was like, because the first thing I asked her, I was like, okay, when you say, right, I had her say, I am not a good conversationalist. And I'm like, how does that feel? You know, how does, when you say that audibly, how does it feel? And she said, the first thing she said was, it feels like the truth. And my conditioned mind was like, oh, fuck. Damn it, this is not a good place to start. No, this is not the truth. I didn't say that, but in my mind, that's what's running in my head. Shit, she really believes this. But I got out of my head and stayed fully present with my partner coach. Now my friend, we've gotten close throughout this process. I stayed fully present with her, and because I believed so strongly that she was a great conversationalist, in my head, I was just like, we're going to shift this. This is going to happen. There's no way that you're going to keep this belief. By the end of this process, you are going to shift this belief. And I went in with that level of confidence, no, we're going to shift this. You can sit there and you can think, you can say, yeah, you can try, but this is my truth. This is the truth. But I know it's not the truth. We're going to shift this, okay? And I wasn't that crazy about it. But I told her, I was like, no, we're going to shift this. Let's do this. Let's do the work. And then we get into it. I tapped her into the costs. What is it costing you to believe that you're not a good conversationalist? And the biggest cost, there was some other, it's stopping me from expanding my comfort zone. It's stopping me from growing. It's stopping me from going after this sales position that would lead to growth. But the number one thing was that her believing that she's not a good conversationalist was blocking her ability to be a vessel for God's love. And when I told her that, she was like, oh my goodness. As someone of faith, as someone who's really God is really important to me, that is huge. That's a problem. If I'm not stopping myself from being a vessel for God's love, this has to change. And that right there is what I want you guys to know. If you want to change something, you don't have to do anything. You're going to want to get some leverage on yourself, some negative leverage. You're going to want to ask yourself, or have your coach ask you, what is this costing me? What is it costing me to hold on to this negative thought? What is it costing me to hold on to this limiting belief about life? Right? What are the negative consequences? Who else is this affecting? Right? Who is watching me and then also adopting this belief into their... Who am I giving permission to also believe this negative belief? Who am I negatively affecting by holding on to this limiting belief, right? tap yourself into the negative leverage, because that is what's going to motivate you, inspire you to do the work necessary to shift it. And it's not easy work, right? It's difficult. It's uncomfortable. I don't know a way to make it comfortable, right? Like growth happens at the edge of your comfort zone, right? Outside of your comfort zone. That's where growth begins, is outside of your comfort zone. We have to step out of that. The thing is, we have to find what's important enough to us to do the work to get out of it. Like, what's important enough that we'll be willing to be uncomfortable and be willing to do the hard work to shift those beliefs and only adopt thoughts and beliefs that serve and empower us, right? That's where it starts, is getting the negative leverage. What is this costing me in life? Who else is this affecting negatively? Get that leverage on yourself. From there, then I asked her, I said, okay, so we know the costs. You're stopping yourself from being a vessel for God's love. You're not going after your biggest goals and dreams. You're not developing a wealthy person's mindset, because if you believe this, then you're not going to become a salesperson. You're not going to work in that place. You're not going to be able to get around people that have that wealthy mindset and learn from them, and surround yourself with people that could be like mentors to you, right? We really tapped into all those negative things, that it was the costs. From there, it's, okay, what's a new thought? What would you rather be thinking? And who would you be if you didn't have this thought? If you didn't have this thought, if you believe something positive or something different, and this wasn't operating in your subconscious mind and conscious mind, who would you be? How would you be showing up in this world? She's like, oh, well, I would work as a salesman. I would learn. I would grow from that. I would learn how to be develop the wealthy mindset. I would go after my biggest dreams, right? I would feel better. I would be a vessel for God's love and shining my light. Tapping into the positive leverage of changing. Negative helps you to run, right? Getting the things that you're running away from, it kicks you in the ass to start the process of running, okay? But the positive leverage is what you need. You need something to look forward to and say, okay, yeah, I'm running towards that, right? You want to be able to look back and say, fuck, no, going away from that. And then you see what you're looking, okay, yes. Because once you're far enough away from that negative leverage, you need something to keep you going, right? So that negative and positive leverage, we got to tap into those, okay? And then I asked her, okay, now that we know what it's costing you and who you would be, right? Negative and positive, we got both of those. Now, what's a new thought? Right? Just for now, again, you don't have to shift this belief. You got the negative and positive leverage, but you still have your choice. You don't have to change anything. So just for now, in this present now moment, are you willing to consider a new thought or a new belief? And that new belief was the opposite. I am a good conversationalist. I kept pushing her to say I'm amazing, I'm fantastic, but good is what resonated with her, because she said I'm not a good. So having it as close to that and just switching it to positive, I am a good conversationalist. And what we did was we started gathering evidence to prove, because what happened was her definition of what a good conversationalist was, that definition was off. It was skewed. Her definition was, oh, it's someone who's extroverted and they can tell jokes and make you laugh and the conversation just flows seamlessly, and right? But I asked her, I was like, is that really what makes a good conversationalist? Or is it just someone who's... Actually, no, I didn't lead her. I asked her, what makes a good... let's define that. What makes a good conversationalist? And she said, well, someone that can be their authentic self. And I was like, yep, that's it. Like, she was going to give me more. I was like, yeah, you can continue to give me more. You can give me all the different things that lead to a good conversationalist, but nothing you say after what you just said of authenticity matters more than authenticity, right? Feel free to give me more definition or more factors that go into making somebody a good conversationalist, but none of that is going to be as important as the first thing that you just said, which is being your authentic self. Nothing matters after that. If you are free to be your authentic self and you give the other person like permission to do the same, and you're not in your mind judging them for the way they look or the way they speak or whatever, that's the key to, like, again, rapport is not something that you build or create. Rapport is something that you allow to happen through soul connection, through presence, deep, intense presence. When you're fully present with another human being, our souls want to connect. Our souls know that in our essential nature, we are one, and our souls want to experience that oneness through connection with another human being, whether it be, conversing with them or hugging, or like literally physically manifesting our oneness, making love, right? Literally becoming one. That's what we want. So when you allow rapport to happen, when you allow yourself, when you give yourself permission to be your authentic self, and you give the other person, because when you give yourself permission to be your authentic self, to let your light shine, you're gonna unconsciously give the other person permission to do the same. Believe in the basic goodness of people. Assume the best of them, because if you're in your head thinking that they are judging you, then you're assuming the worst of that person. Assume the best of that person, right? If you're going in saying, you know what, I'm going to be my authentic self, and I'm not judging this person, right? I'm not judging you. I'm fully present with you, listening, right? Appreciating the fact that I get to connect with another beautiful soul, right? That's where I'm at. So if I'm there, then it only serves me and you for me to assume that you're exactly where I am mentally. I'm going to assume that you are also letting your light shine, being your authentic self, and not in your head judging me. Because if I'm afraid that you're judging me and I'm assuming that you're judging me, I'm assuming the worst of you, right? So we want to make sure that we are giving that person permission to be their authentic self by giving ourselves permission to be our authentic selves and not being in our head judging ourselves or judging them, right? Fully present. And when you are present and you're authentic, that's all you need to be a fantastic conversationalist, because they're going to say something, and because you're not in your head thinking about how am I going to respond, how are they going to think about this, let me formulate this great response so that I look like I'm smart to them or whatever, right? If you're not in your head and you're present, actively listening with that person, I promise you that God, universe, source energy, Buddha, Krishna, whatever you call it, your intuition, your soul, is going to download exactly what the perfect next thing to say is. They're going to say something, you're actually listening to them, and then something's going to pop into your head, and then because you have permission to be your authentic self, you now will have permission to just say the first thing that pops into your head, because that's probably the perfect next thing to say. And that's going to keep the conversation flowing, right? Because you are present, you are authentic, you are being yourself, right? You're letting your light shine, and again, giving that person permission to do the same. And when you allow that, it is, to me, the most, maybe possibly perhaps the most profound spiritual experience that we can have outside of making love, right? That's probably, that might be the most, but this, just connecting with another human on an authentic human soul level, is a deeply profound spiritual experience to me. Okay, so that's the level. When I made sure she knew that's the most important thing, is just being your authentic self. And partner coach, you've helped me develop a stronger relationship with my love, because she helped me work through this anchoring process where I anchored a positive emotional state while I drove on the road. And now that I'm in a better emotional state and I'm not criticizing people and I'm not wishing that my preference was happening, I'm just being fully present and appreciating the fact that I get to drive this sexy car and I get to whatever. She helped me anchor a positive emotional state so that I'm not being negative on the road. That leads to more positivity between me and my love, because she's there experiencing not negativity like she was in the past, experiencing positive energy on the road. And that's something she's been asking me for probably years now, right? So she's helped me to anchor that state. And because of the work that she's done with me, she helped me develop a stronger relationship with my girl. She helped me close my first high ticket client. And I told her these things to show her, hey, you wouldn't have been able to help me with those things if you weren't a fantastic conversationalist, right? So now it's about, now you have the negative leverage, you have the positive leverage, you have the new belief. Now go on a hunt to find evidence to prove that new belief correct. Because when you believe the other belief, right, when you believe that you were a bad conversationalist, your mind immediately, again, reticular activating system, right? It goes on a hunt, confirmation bias. It goes on a hunt to find evidence that proves that. So she was thinking about all the reasons why she wasn't a good conversationalist. Oh, this happened. Oh, that happened. But as soon as we did the work to shift that belief and she started to actually feel those feelings of, oh shit, I am a good conversationalist. Oh yeah. Then her mind immediately was like, oh, I remember this time where I stepped in front of a crowd and I was behind a podium and I was actually talking to all these people and giving a presentation, and I did it great. I was great at it. I'm like, yeah, yes, there you go. You're finding evidence to prove this new belief to be correct. When you believe that, your brain is going to go on a hunt, and you will also want to consciously go on a hunt to find evidence that proves that belief to be true. Same thing with, like, if you believe in the basic badness of people, your mind is going to always only show you how people are bad. You're going to look at Ukraine. You're going to look at the wars happening. You're going to look at the fucking gun violence going on. You're going to focus only on the negative. But as soon as you switch that belief and you believe in the basic goodness of people instead of the basic badness, when you have a lens through which you view the world that says people are basically good, you're going to start finding, you're going to see you're going to see Oprah making things happen. You're going to see Michael Singer. You're going to see Preston Smiles. You're going to see Tony Robbins. You're going to see fucking my Senator Joe Carter trying to make things happen. You're going to see all the beauty and the amazing people in this world that are trying to make it better. That's what your brain will focus on. And if we have more people focusing on the goodness, we're going to create more goodness. Okay? Your beliefs are everything. They're the beginning. Your beliefs are what lead to your thoughts, right? It's what you focus on and what your thought, right? Your beliefs lead to your thoughts lead to your actions, and your actions lead to your outcomes. But most of us are on a surface level focusing on our actions and our outcomes, not realizing that the only way to really change your outcomes and action sustainably is to do the deeper than surface level work to focus and shift your beliefs. That is the key. That is the beginning. And sometimes a lot of us focus on the thoughts, and that's still a surface level. It's the belief work that we have to do, because your thoughts are going to flow from those beliefs. Okay? Man, it's so powerful. And she felt it in her body, right? She was like, I could think about this intellectually, but the fact that I feel it now in my body, that I am a good conversationalist, whew. But then what's the next step? Because now you have this new belief, right? And you believe it, right? But you may believe it consciously, but your subconscious still doesn't. And now we have to do the work to install that belief into your subconscious mind. So here are 3 things you're going to want to do: affirmations, emotionalizations, and evidence building, or evidence searching, research, right? Gathering evidence, collecting evidence. There we go. Affirmations, emotionalizations, and collecting evidence. So first, affirm the new belief. You believe you were a procrastinator. Now you're going to affirm, I am a proactive individual. I am extremely proactive. You believed that you were a bad public speaker, like I did in the past. Now you're going to affirm, I am a fantastic public speaker, like this was mine. I speak clearly and powerfully. People jump at the opportunity to listen to me speak in public. I am a beast at speaking in public. And listen to, you see what I'm doing there? It's not, I am good at speaking in public. I am good. No, I'm a beast at speaking in public. People jump at the opportunity to listen to me speak. Emotions, right? The point of affirmations is not to state things that you want to be true, right? Because when you state something you want to be true, how can I put this? It's the difference between wanting and choosing, okay? When you are an empowered individual, you don't want things, you choose them, because you know that when your thoughts, words, and actions are in alignment, you don't have to want for it. There's no wanting. There's just choosing and then taking the action necessary to make sure thoughts, words, and actions are in alignment with that which you choose. And now you're manifesting that. You don't have to want it anymore. You say, okay, I want that. As soon as you say I want that, and then you make a choice. If you say I want that, then how badly do you want it? Do you want it to the point where you're willing to put in the work to make it happen, to manifest it? Okay, so now you don't want it anymore. You choose it. All right, that's what you choose, because you're an empowered being that is manifesting that into your life. You're no longer wanting it, you're creating it, you're manifesting it. You choose it. And your thoughts, words, and actions are in alignment so that you're creating that. No wanting energy there. It's creating energy, right? Because the more you want something, the more you're pushing it away, because you're saying that that's not here. It's not happening. If you want it, then you don't have it. But when you want something, you say, no, I choose that. It's almost as like I have it right fucking now, because I'm manifesting it. My thoughts, words, and actions are in alignment, so it's inevitable that I'm manifesting it. So I may as well believe that I have it right now. Right? So that's the point of affirmations, is not to state something you want. It's to state something that you choose to manifest into your life. So when I said I am a powerful speaker, it wasn't I am trying to become a powerful speaker. I am working to be. No, right fucking now, I am a powerful public speaker. Right fucking now, I am a great conversationalist. Right now, I am proactive. Because that's what I choose. That's who I choose to be. So now, I step into that. That's who I choose to be. It's not a want. I don't want to be this way. This is who I am. You're affirming that, right? So again, it's about getting your emotions involved. To me, affirmations are to make sure that you're stating it as if it's true, because you know it to be true, because you're manifesting that into your life, right? That's the power. It's about getting your emotions involved, right? Get your body involved. Stand up. I am proactive. Today, I step into my masculine power. I am a powerful king. I am a fierce warrior. Like, I feel bad for my neighbors sometimes, because I be yelling. I be getting my whole body into it, right? Now, you do the affirmations plus emotionalization. So in her situation, we were thinking, okay, imagine yourself, right? You're imagining yourself. A lot of people call this visualizations, but I'm coining the term emotionalizations, because when you say visualizations, you're only thinking visual. I'm just imagining it in my mind's eye. You're getting your being involved. You're getting your energy in motion, your emotions, the language of your soul. Emotions, you have to get your emotions involved. Feeling, how does it feel? How do I feel to be sitting across from another human, smiling and having this beautiful time, and we're both our authentic selves, and we're just connecting on a human soul level, and right, and it's just working out beautifully. I'm selling my product, they're loving it, I'm telling them a story about the product and how it added value, right? We're imagining, we're emotionalizing, we're bringing in the feelings. How would it feel for me to be acting like this, for me to be achieving at this level, for me to be actionalizing this new belief, right? For me to be taking action and living in this new belief. How does that feel to me? Where does that show up in my body, right? That is so powerful. Emotionalizations. You're getting your energy matched with that which you choose to manifest. And that is the law of attraction. Your energy is matching the energy of what you want to create, what you want to attract into your life. You're calling it in with your positive energy. If you want to be wealthy, you have to allow yourself to feel the feelings of how good it feels to be wealthy. If you want to have an amazing relationship with the love of your life, the man or woman of your dreams, you have to allow yourself, give yourself permission to feel the feelings of how amazing it would feel to have that person right now. Bring that feeling in and recognize that when you allow yourself, when you give yourself permission to feel those feelings, you're literally creating that feeling. You're literally manifesting that into your life. Again, that's the beginning. But then that's the state of consciousness that gives us the creativity and resourcefulness necessary to create the plans and back the plans with action, right? It doesn't just end there. It doesn't just end there. Thoughts, words, and action have to be in alignment. That, like, we do that work, the visual, the emotionalization work, we do that work so that we can raise our energy and raise our consciousness to the levels that allow us to have the creativity and resourcefulness necessary. Because when you're at those higher levels of consciousness of love and gratitude, the universe is going to download exactly the plans you need, the action that you need to take. Remember, dream written down with a date becomes a goal. Goal broken down into steps becomes a plan. A plan backed by action makes your dreams come true. Thought, word, action. Dream, goal, action. Right? Dream, plan, action. But this, what I'm talking about now, is the dream part. Right? It's the emotionalizations, bringing in how good you would feel. All right? So these are the three things that will help you to install this belief in your subconscious mind. You're affirming it to yourself with emotion, backed with emotional charge every single day, even maybe throughout the day. You're using that as a mantra. You're saying the new beliefs to yourself. I am a great public speaker. I am a great conversationalist, whatever it is. You're emotionalizing. You're visualizing yourself, actionalizing it. I don't even know if that's a word, but I like it, actionalizing. You're visualizing yourself, you're emotionalizing, you're bringing in that energy, bringing in that feeling, making sure your energy is matched with that which you want to attract. And the last thing is you're collecting evidence. You're looking back, right? You're looking back and seeing when are the times that I've actually, right, writing down the time. Here are the times. Here's why. Here's proof. Here's proof. Here's evidence to prove that this is true. I did this, I did that. Remember this time, remember that time. Once you're done with that, now you're collecting more evidence by taking action. You thought you were a bad conversationalist, now you choose to believe that you're a good one. So now you're gonna go out, step into your fear, and have great conversations. And now you have more and more, collect more and more evidence, right? You're affirming it, you're emotionalizing it, and you're collecting evidence. That is the key to start shifting these beliefs. So, guys, I am a fucking amazing coach. If you work with me, ooh, you're gonna achieve your goals. You're gonna raise your consciousness. You're gonna make shit happen in your life. You're gonna manifest things into you. You are gonna have not me. I'm not gonna create it. I'm gonna help you do the work and raise your energy, free your energy, personal freedom. There's a reason I call myself a personal freedom coach. What is personal freedom? Personal freedom is recognizing that you are the creator of your reality. It's recognizing that you have the power to manifest absolutely anything you want into your life. It's taking full responsibility, 100% responsibility for your 50%. Because your 50% is what you can do moving forward. The other 50% that you don't want to take responsibility for is the ways that you've been conditioned, right? Your mind, your subconscious mind, your conditioned mind has been programmed. Your mind has been programmed by your parents, your school, your society, your environment, the things that happen to you, your traumas, the negative shit that happened, the positive shit. Everything that happened has created this psyche. It's created this identity. And personal freedom is recognizing that you have the freedom to choose your personality, to choose your identity. You're not trying to find yourself. You choose who you want to be, and then you go about the process of creating that person. Fuck finding yourself. Create yourself. Right? This person right here, this guy with the arms and the six-pack abs, I wasn't born this person. I created this person. I chose that I wanted to be this person, and then I go about the process of creating this person every single day. And if you were to work with me, oof, we're gonna create who you want. We're gonna get clear. We're gonna get very clear on what is it that you want. We're gonna begin with the end in mind and ask you questions like, what kind of legacy do I want to leave? Who do I want to be for the people that are the most important in my life? What kind of impact do I want to have on the people that have had the biggest impact on me? Who do I want to show up as on a daily basis? What kind of impact do I want to have on this world, on my family, on my life? We're going to get clear. And then we're going to get to know you, right? We're going to know you deeply, because in order to do this deep work, in order to dive into the depths of the human psyche and soul, I gotta get to know you. You have to get to know you, right? We have to get to know who you are, your model of the world. What lenses are you looking through your world? What lenses are you looking at your world through? We have to get clear on that. We have to know who you are. We have to get clear on what you want. We will be getting clear on what's stopping you. What's the bridge between where you are now and what's the blockage stopping you from walking over that bridge? Because we're going to destroy that blockage. We're going to do the work to get rid of that blockage so that you can take the action necessary to manifest the life of your dreams. And I started in July. But I mean, when I really think about it, I've been coaching people since I started my financial services business out of college. I just didn't realize it was coaching. I didn't realize that, asking people questions they haven't asked themselves, providing people with factors to consider that they've yet to consider, that's coaching. That's what coaching is, right? Asking you questions so that you can determine what your truth is, what you want, and what's blocking you, right? It comes from you. It's not me telling you how to live your life. That, like, when I thought that coaching was you having someone that tells you how to live your life, I was like, that is not me. I'm not a coach. But as soon as I realized, a coach is someone that is the guide on the side, guiding you to your truth, to your solutions that are all inside of you already, because every problem that you have, I believe you have the solution inside of you. And your coach is just helping you bring that out. The coach is helping you reveal. It's not, I got to tell you this and I got to tell you that so that you can add this and you can add that and you can get this knowledge, you can get this education. Yeah, I provide a lot of knowledge and education, but that is not the most value. The value is revealing who you are. We don't need to add, we need to take off the layers to reveal your true, authentic self. It's a revealing process. We determine the blocks, and then we do whatever deeper than surface level work is necessary to destroy those blocks. And I've been doing this since July of last year. Again, I still consider myself an amateur coach, but then when I look at the fucking results that my clients have been getting, so most recently, one of my clients, he started working out more. We're doing the work. And we didn't even start off by saying, okay, here's your fitness goal. We're going to focus on this. No, it was just him raising his energy, right? The goal we were focused on is his business. He's got a dream business to build this brand, and we're working on getting the LLC, right? Starting to make plans, thinking about what that's going to look like moving forward, right? That's what we're focused on most. But because he did the work, we've been doing the work, or I've been helping him do the work to raise his energy, to raise his vibration, to raise his level of positivity in his life and the way that he thinks, the meanings that he places on the things that happen in life, and the way that he views his world, literally the lens that he's looking at his world through, is that raised his energy to the point where he on his own, it wasn't like I said, you should probably start working out because you're going to get these. He said, hey, Rich, I started working out. I've been running. I've been doing this. And because of the work that we've been doing together to raise my energy, I lost 16 pounds already. And he started working out with his boy, because I'm also working with his roommate. And they both told me that ever since they started working with me, there's just a whole nother level of energy. Like, the positivity in their household is on a whole nother level. Like, they were saying, it's not only affecting us, affecting the people closer to us. Like, my cousin now is starting to work out, and there's this, and they're raising their energy and it's affecting the people that they love that are around them because they're more positive. Even to the point where one of my clients, I showed them the compass of clear communication, and the next week he came back and said, yo, Rich, I used this, and my girl said, wow, I've not seen this side of you. I've never seen this side of you. And now they're developing a closer relationship. So that's one of my clients. Another one of my clients, he was going to do a certain kind of business, but it wasn't his dream business. That was the business that was like a stepping stone to his dream, right? Which was to be a motorcycle mechanic and to have his own shop. I helped him step out of his comfort zone and reach out to a possible mentor who he was afraid that the guy wasn't going to want to fuck with him, but I said, do it anyway. He stepped out of his comfort zone, stepped into his fear, took the action. That guy was excited to be a mentor to the point where that gave him so much confidence that he is now in Florida working on his motorcycle license. He's working on learning how to work on the different types of bikes. And now the guy is going to help him, give him the track to run on to create his own bike shop. He's going after his biggest goals and dreams. Why? Because we did the work. Because I asked him one question: why are you doing this business when it's not your dream business? And he said, you're right, Rich. I have no reason other than fear. And I'm going to go after my biggest goals and dreams. Let's go. He's going after his biggest goals and dreams. He's going after the grandest vision of himself because of the work that we did. And I want to cry right now just thinking about that. It's amazing. That's amazing. This work is so fucking fulfilling. It feels so good. Another one of my clients, third little testimonial, and I have some of these recorded, so I really need to actually show you guys them saying this stuff. It'll probably be a little bit more impactful than me showing, but I'm just so excited I gotta share. She became conscious of her thoughts to the point where instead of blowing up at her son, she decided, let me step back, let me take a breath, and let me recognize that it's me immediately saying the first thing that comes to mind that's stopping our communication. Her raising her energy and raising her level of awareness and consciousness through the work that we were doing is helping her develop a stronger relationship with her son. What could be more important than that? What could be worth more than that? Developing a stronger relationship with her son. Oh my God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, that I get to do this work. Another one of my clients, he started a men's group in his family. So him, his father, his grandfather, they get together and talk. And now they're also doing some business together as well to create wealth in the family. But they get together and talk about how they're going to show up as leaders in their family, as men. Developing closer relationship with the men in his family. Oh my God, that is so amazing. What? And that same client, because I asked him, why are you afraid to be vulnerable? Just simple questions that we don't ask ourselves, right? Because I was connecting him with our soul level and God said, ask this question. He was like, you're right. I do have a fear of being vulnerable. And when he recognized that and he decided, he took the step, he put in the work to step out of that fear or into that fear and out of his comfort zone, he developed a relationship with this female that he's had feelings for a while, and he was able to be vulnerable and share his feelings, and now they're developing a relationship. My relationship with the love of my life, my angel on earth, has been the space, the area in my life that has created the most personal growth. So when I think about the fact that the work that we did has led to him being vulnerable so that he can develop a relationship, and that no matter what happens in the future, right, they don't have to be together forever, but I know that that's going to lead to growth. Wow. That's 4 out of the now 10 clients that I have, and the other 6 are getting results as well. But it feels so good to be helping people on this level, to really do the work, to become the type of person. Because I think that a lot of coaches or coaching out there might be educational, where they say, oh, you're just missing something. You're just missing some knowledge. There's a secret. You need to know the secret, right? And that's a lot of us. We think that there's a secret, right? We think that And we want there to be a secret, right? We want, like our ego wants there to be some intellectual knowledge, some secret, that's got to be the reason that I'm not successful yet. It's not because I haven't developed myself. No, it's not to do with me. It's something out there. It's something else that I need to know, something that I need to I need to add onto me so that I can be able to do and achieve my goals. When it's no, you need to remove the blocks that are stopping you. You don't need any more information. We live in a situation where absolutely all the information you need is at the tip of your fingers with the internet every single day. We don't need more information. We need transformation. That's why I'm not a financial advisor. Well, I'm still I still identify as a financial advisor. Technically, I am not licensed. Technically, I'm not connected with a broker-dealer where I'm the one doing the sales and the closing of the business and setting up of the account. I'm not the broker anymore, right? But I'm director of operations for Revere Wealth, so I can still help people with that by connecting them with my mentors and employers who I'm blessed that they don't treat me like an employer. They let me be the in-house mindset coach for Revere Wealth, and they treat me like the entrepreneur that I am. That's neither here nor there, but there's a reason I'm not in that space. I switched to being a coach because that is the information. Let me tell you about insurance. Let me tell you about investments. Let me tell you about all the great things, right? But we need a transformation. Let me help you develop the mindset necessary to take action with all that good stuff. All that financial planning stuff that is going to add tremendous value when you take action with it. Let me show you the mindsets that you need. Let me help you develop the mindsets that you need to take action with all that great information. Because I can help you up with all the information. I can give you all the game on how wealthy people manage their money. And I can I can't give it all to you, but I can give you a lot of it and then connect you with people that can fill in even more of those gaps, because obviously I don't know everything and I'll never know everything. But I have a wealth of knowledge in that area, 5 years of experience in financial services, hundreds of people that I've worked with in that business. So I can bring all that knowledge, but then help you develop the mindset that will help you take action with that knowledge. Transformation, not just information, right? We all think that there is a secret. A lot of us want, our egos want, there to be a secret, some knowledge that we should be having, that we're just missing, and that's the reason. It's not the reason. It's not the reason. There isn't a secret. There aren't any secrets, guys. You got what you need. You have what you need. What you need now, what you're going to want now, is accountability, vulnerability, and perspective. Accountability, perspective, and vulnerability. Accountability to, I said I was going to do something, now I need somebody to kick me in the ass to actually do what I said I'm going to do, or help me stop kicking myself in the ass and give myself some grace, right? Find the middle way between grind and flow. Grind, flow, grow. You find the middle way between grind and flow, you're growing, okay? It's not all about grind. I got to push myself, right? Kick myself in the ass, right? I need to use shame and guilt to push myself. I should be doing this. I shouldn't. Let's give ourselves some grace. But then there are times where we're like, oh, I'm giving myself grace and it's okay. And it's like, yeah, great. I love it. But let's fucking take some action. Let's make something happen so that you can make an impact in your family and your community. Yeah, give yourself all the grace you can and then take some fucking action. So it's the middle way between grinding and flowing, right? That growth, that's where it is. And so that's accountability, right? You have accountability to do what you said you're going to do. And if coaching was only that, it would be worth thousands of dollars. It would be worth a lot. Even if it was just that. But then you have perspective, somebody that can see your blind spots, help you see your blind spots, look through your situation, look at your situation through a different lens, and maybe help you put on a different set of lenses to look at your situation through. All right? Because you can't see your own blind spots and you have your own awareness, right? So from what you see, you may have it, but you need somebody, you're going to want some other perspective, right? So accountability, perspective, and most importantly, vulnerability. A safe space where you can feel comfortable and not be afraid of being judged, where you know that there's another human being that sees you greater than you see yourself, that sees you not as you are now, but as what your potential is, right? They see you as way bigger than you may already see yourself. And you know that they're connecting with you on a human level and they're not judging you, right? They love you. They're spreading love to you. They're your biggest cheerleader and helping you become your own biggest cheerleader. They're giving you a space to talk, to work through the limiting beliefs, to work through the negative mindsets, to unveil who you truly are. We all need that safe space to be able to be vulnerable and do that work. And that's what a coach can do for you. Accountability, perspective, and vulnerability. And it's me providing that. It's me having that in my own coaching sessions, in my own coaching program. I'm a part of eSchool, and Sean Smith and Michelle Moore are helping me, right? And that, to me, that was just an integrity piece. I can't be a coach unless I have a coach, right? I need to be doing my own internal work if I'm going to help others, right? So that's huge. But I take that and I provide that, and it's me providing that to my clients, me having that myself and being able to provide it to my clients. That's what's led to all these amazing results, developing relationships with sons and significant others and fathers, and that, to me, that's the most important. Like, to me, my relationships, like the whole point of me getting into business and financial planning in the beginning was running my own business, making my own schedule, being free, being an entrepreneur, because I was passionate about that. And then the rest was about people, connecting with people every single day, getting to talk to people and educate people, right? And then helping people. I get to connect with people and I get to help people. And that's amazing, right? So that's what the coaching provides. And man, again, I'm starting to step into my power. I'm starting to step into the belief that I am a freaking amazing coach, because I've experienced helping somebody shift their beliefs and then seeing the impact that has, like starting from the intangible and then seeing the tangible results that has in somebody's life. It's amazing. It's amazing. Internally Rich Coaching. This is the beginning, and I love how you guys get to see the growth. You get to see my videos slowly getting better and better. You get to see my energy slowly coming up and up. And it's crazy. Like, I remember when I first watched one of my mentors in this business, Preston Smiles, when I first saw some of his videos, and like he starts his videos like I started this one, like, again, modeling. Like, I model that man. I've stolen his affirmation of I am a unique emanation of the Most High. I've been put on this earth to spread love and to remind us all of the one truth, which is that love is all there is, was, and ever will be. I am perfect, whole, and complete, but not finished, right? I stole that and I use it every day. It's so powerful to me, that affirmation. And then me stepping in, saying, look who stepped in the room. It is I, Rich Rivera. Like, I stole that from Preston Smiles because that makes me feel, that raises my energy. Look who stepped in the room. Me, I, Rich Rivera. Let's go, right? It raises my energy. And so, maybe a lesson I want to share, modeling. Like, we make success too difficult. Hold on, you have what I want. You did this? You did what I want to do, or something similar? Okay, what did you do? Let me just do that. Like, I was like, hold on, no. I have to be like in my 30s and I have to have all this life experience and then I can be a life coach. And then I saw the fucking best life coach there is, Tony Robbins, and I saw how by the time he was 26 years old, he had written 2 books and he was a millionaire life coach. And I'm like, the hell am I doing? Like, what? I could be impacting lives right now, but I'm over here like, oh no, you have to be this. No. Right now, I can impact lives, and I'm starting to realize that even more so now, after having the experience and actually having testimonials, like, bro, I can help you. You don't have to be in the target. Like, I have a target market simply because I truly believe that I am best positioned to help those I once was. So if you are a young man, if you are a young brown minority man who is ambitious and wants to have a positive impact on their family, wants to destroy the generational curse of poverty in their family, if you want to create generational wealth in your family, if you want to create wealth that will be perpetuated throughout the generations so that no one in your family ever has to experience poverty ever again, if you are willing to do whatever it takes to manifest your dream life, if you recognize that for all we know, this is the only life we have, right? YOLO, right? You only live once. If you recognize that if you don't take the action necessary to work towards your biggest goals and dreams, that you're going to get to the end of your life and you're going to be haunted by the ghosts of your untapped potential and your unused skills and talents, and you're ready to do whatever it takes, then I'm ready and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that you take the action and you move the needle by doing the deeper than surface level work necessary to create the type of person that can do that. Internally rich, right? Be, do, have. Not have, do, be. Not I need to have something externally so that I can do what I need to do to be who I want to be. No. Be, do, have. I'm going to become the person that can achieve these goals. I'm going to develop myself into the type of person that can achieve these goals. Then I'm going to do so that I can have what I want to have, right? It's be, do, have. It starts with you. It starts with who you become, who you are becoming. Internally rich, right? That's where we're starting. That's the work that we do. All right. And if you do that work, I guarantee you're going to see results in your life. I guarantee you're going to raise your energy, and I guarantee that the people around you are going to feel that, and you're going to give people around you the permission to go after their biggest goals and dreams. And the more of us, the more people, like one of my mentors, Brandy Gilmore, says, the more of us who are empowered and happy, the better this world will be for all of us. I love you guys. I'm so excited to continue this growth and to continue allowing you guys to see the growth and come with me on this journey. And I'm excited to be a resource to anybody who resonates with this message and feels called to reach out, right? I love you so much. I pray that this added value, and I'm excited for the next message.